What's up everybody, hello and welcome back to Frostpunk. We do have a problem right now. We are coming 3 hours ahead of schedule now onto this day. That means with this day we are behind schedule because toxic gases rise again too high. That means we have now a deadly workplace here. So people absolutely are not allowed or should not allowed to be allowed to work here. That is the problem. Now I am having a few workers now here at the profiles manufacturer. We could boost it, you know, with the protective structures by +1, but that's still way too harmful then. So today we can't work. Absolutely no way of working on these things here. What we still need to do also is to install the pressure valves here that we have now. So we have 2 workplaces here now. Look at that, and this is really a problem right now. So we are now then behind schedule and we have 2 big work areas here. So that also means, let's have a look, can we order more workers? 17 more workers, yes, we have to do that. And for that we'll also need more tents, and I definitely do need another steam sawmill. So let's go with that right away. Steam sawmill over here for those woods that we have there, and let's have a street going over here too. And this is really a problem right now. So we can't work all day today. It's not possible. I'm going to build those structural profiles here. So tomorrow it will be safer then, and we can work on the site again. But we are now behind schedule. Holy moly. I don't know how we can keep up with that now. Here we have the sawmill. Here we have now the dock still, so they're working fine. Even though I'm not quite happy with how much steel we're producing. I don't think it's enough. And the workers are coming in, so we do need a few more tents once again. So let's also build a few more tents here. Very good. We'll finish this area here as well. And we also now have the second bathhouse here activated. That of course affects my coal production again, so I need to have a few more workers here at the charcoal kiln, and this once again will affect my wood production and consumption for this day, so we should also have a look at that. Right, really not happy with how it looks at the moment now with all those things happening. And today, yeah, this is a bad coincidence now with the gases, so we can't work today. And let's go for some more researching here. Supercharge. This will speed up the work progress by 10% if we use 5 steam exchangers. Allows to supercharge the steam exchangers used at the construction site. This is important. This we will have to do. Once we have enough wood, and I think we should have it now, we will have to research this supercharge. Here it is. Grateful father. So we have news about the father of the sick child. You're allowed to go home. He wrote one of his friends that his daughter did not make it, but he's grateful that he could be there to hold her hand. Our people appreciate that you made the right call, and this reduces the discontent. Alright, 4 hours behind schedule. I will have to build the thing there for the supercharged. How many do we need then? 5 of them. Okay, that's 100 steel, and we need to build that. We need to speed it up. 5 of them. Okay, look at that. My steel is not looking good there. And yeah, we have reached site 107. I told them so. The young engineer who introduced herself as Effie McLachlan is relieved to see us. I'm glad you came. We are to be evacuated, but you just can't be sure in these times, she says. Then she tells us what happened. Long story short, the core of that generator exploded after a fire broke out in the final stages of construction. Effie says she saw the tragedy coming, but no one listened to her. The youngest engineer on site, she and some friends are not giving up. They want to use their experience to help us finish the generator. And take only the resources, take them to our camp. 12 workers, no, it's 12 engineers, and some resources that we can definitely use so we can speed up. Yeah, very good. Let's go home with that. Okay, so the generator exploded, and this will, I'm pretty sure, will affect us as well at some point. Right, oh boy, guys, I'm a bit worried here what's happening. So we have now at least 10 workers again at a second steam sawmill, so wood production should be skyrocket. At the moment though, what I can see is we're not really making much steel. Why not? Okay, just hope that we really have enough steel production here. Do we have the... Only the upgraded docks. I can't build second dock here, by the way. Demon Drink. A small group marched out of the chapel after the evening service, carrying makeshift signs with slogans such as "Ban the Demon Drink" and "Renounce Sin, Choose Temperance." They are now picketing the public house, demanding that it stop serving alcohol. Wait them out, have at them lads, people might get hurt, discontent will rise. Side with the titulars. No, let's wait them out. Public house is closed. For 25 hours, 24 hours, that's fine. I'm more worried about our construction at the moment. I'm now 9 hours behind schedule. And there's also no more wood here, so we need to get rid of this one here and build another steam sawmill over here. Yeah, and I could also go for the overseers. I'm still hesitant to go that way because they increase the strike risk and I really don't want to have a strike at the moment. We can, however, have a care house because we already have an amputee here, so we can use the care house to boost the motivation a bit. And there we've reached supercharge, very good. That's going to be very useful. So we can do that then. We actually have then 10 steam exchanges because we get 5 of them from the forages, so we can boost it by 10% on both sides there at least. Once the toxic gases are down there. And we'll have short or long working days on both sides there. And look at that, it's really deadly at the moment. But we need to start production today, otherwise we're totally screwed with the schedule. And care house is over here. It doesn't cost us that much, we can afford it. Just a question of where. Oh yeah, we can fit squeeze it in here. That's a good one. Now we have the second steam sawmill again. So we have now 2 again, even though this one's running out soon. And yeah, we're totally running out of wood then. My question is, can I get rid of a fishing harbor and build another docks on it? Or do we need to upgrade the docks one more time? Advanced docks. But I think this will only boost the piles once again. So I'm not entirely sure how that works. Still looking fine. Food as well. But I can see that food could be a problem in the future. Care house promise fulfilled. Very good. A bit of motivation there. And I think no chapel we can't use at the moment. Really have to use long hours at the moment. Ah yeah, and there are more workers coming in too. We need them. We need all of them. And this day starts now. Toxic gases should actually go down now. Why is it not going down? 8 o'clock perhaps. Nope. Okay, that's an even bigger problem now. Why is that not happening? We also need to build a dispensary. We promised that. It's a very small building. And doesn't cost that much. Right, and they're coming in now too. Transport has arrived, 17 workers, and the forager will also be coming now with even more workers. It's dangerous still, high risk of getting ill. Guys, what should we do here? We could supercharge it if there are some workers on it. Let's start with 10 workers on each side, right? We have to do something here. We have to work on here. We could use protective structures. Very good, so that's only harmful now. And we could do the same thing here. That's right, so it's unhealthy, but it's still fine. And can we have... Oh yeah, and we have already those guys. I'm a bit overwhelmed with all the choices here once again. It's really hard sometimes. This one only costs then 4 instead of 6 profiles. Allows the use of an additional ventilation plant. Alright, so this should then reduce it by even 1 more, but it consumes more coal of course as well. That's the problem on this one here. Now we have at least, we can now go for more workers on both sides and supercharge it. So this now boosts the outcome. And we should catch up here again with a bit on the schedule there. I need more workers though working on that. He can now go for the nesting place. We don't need him here anymore, the foragers. Actually, let's have the foragers back home and use them as workers again, spend them. That's 15 additional workers that we need on the site. There's no emergency shift unfortunately, and as you can see, sick are coming in now, but we do have a full working infirmary to counter that. The machine shop is on strike. Thank you guys. You really are a big help to me. Workers are angry and refuse to work. What guys are this? I mean, come on. They shout about exploitation and terrible working conditions. What? You get extra rations. Offer them the rest of the day off. Oh my. Try to appease them with extra rations might escalate. Appease them. Let's do that. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, that's a bit of discontent, but it's fine. It's working again. We do need those steam exchangers, and they're not even working the long hours here. Those guys. Okay, let's have a look. Overseers. Yeah, I think we need to go for overseers here. Efficiency by 15%. Let's do that. And I think, yeah, also the scattering post here is now done. That's not good. Certainly not good for my coal production. Nope, we're now behind it. Okay, making a longer shift will increase it a bit, but only a bit. So for now we can work with that. But not for long. And we are lucky, we are quite high on wood there, so let's create some structural profiles. Let's put them in the queue at least, so we can, you know, reduce the stress on the storage there. Ventilation plant, another one. And I think we do have, yep, this one here. Charcoal kiln will produce 33% more coal. That's important to keep it low. And now we could have a second one here that reduces again the dangerous level here, but you know, with more coal consumption again. We could also have the overseer station now employed here, constantly supervise nearby workplaces, raising their efficiency, but also the discontent of the people working in them. Right, let's have one here. And I think we could have then, I think we need to build 2, right? Yeah. And one over here. Might that be a good idea? It's good for the infirmary, for the... No, for the cookhouse. And for the engineers there, but nope. Yeah, we could have it here, right? With the docks. Over here. It's actually pretty close together, but I don't intend of having too many of them, because they're not good for my people. Yeah, let's build it here. That's good. Okay, motivation goes up there again. Rumble in the deep. Sir, people working in the deepest part of the shaft report rumbling sounds and slight tremors coming from below. They complain of getting dizzy from toxic fumes coming through the cracks. We might be forced to evacuate them quickly in case of emergency. To do this, we'll need safety equipment for both the rescuers and the shaft crew. It will also protect workers from the fumes, improving workplace safety. No, I don't have the steam exchangers for the equipment. Remind me when we have enough resources. Right, let's do that for now. I have a bad feeling about this. We don't have that many sick at the moment, so it's still fine. Right, let's have 2 engineers here. That increases the efficiency of those thingies here. And 10 hours ahead of schedule, very good. So at least we made some time again. That's what I want to see. Very good. And let's have an engineer here. Motivation goes up. So that's good at least. We are a bit ahead of schedule again, but only a bit. And there we also have good space here now for more tents than in the future. Right, and day 20 is upon us. Now, the gases should be going down today, hopefully. Now they're gone. Or went down a bit there, so it's only harmful for now. That's fine. Unhealthy is also okay now. And they can work on that. You could motivate them. 20% motivation for the day. No, that's fine. We have enough motivation for now. And I think we should also get a few more storages up there, resource depots, for steel, food, and wood. Or we just use even more here than once again, yeah. We could also do that. Shaft equipment. Sir, we have now enough resources to prepare the safety equipment necessary to ensure evacuation. Let's do that. +1 safety on the tower palms. Very good. Unfortunately, now we have to build even more steam exchangers again. I just love how many decisions you have to make. It's amazing. Beautiful, really. Now, the wood here is coming to an end once again, so we still have this forest here. Right, and yeah, we should also be finishing now the charcoal improvement for more coal production then, ultimately. At the moment it's looking rather good again on the resources, but I've learned from my previous mistake, you know, it was all down to 0 too quickly. So we have to prepare for that. We need more resource depots for sure. So I can have them not here, because here we have the overseer, so I don't want to waste that. Oh boy, where should I place them? Far up here in the north? Actually, this might be a good spot here for them. Let's have... No, actually there's a ship over here, so that we probably will have to use at some point. Right, so we did that, and I think now it's time for... Now is the time for tier 4 technologies. Let's go with that. This reduces it again a bit. We don't have any available workers right now, so nope, I can't build anything during daytime anyway. We should now definitely produce more coal. Very good. That's looking good so far. Steel though. 146 per day. Food, close. Way too close actually, the food. Right now. Oh no. What happened now? The source is exposed, sir. There was a catastrophic accident in the lower levels. A cave-in exposed the underground heat source, engulfing our people in deadly fumes. We can seal the source off to save them, although it will permanently reduce the power available to the generator. But if we leave it open, all our people underground will die. Oh boy, I'm not ready for this. Seal off the source. The generator won't be able to power more than a few heat zones. Workers will evacuate safely, so we have to use the generator, actually, at some point. The construction will stop for 6 hours. Leave the source open, the generator will have nominal power, all workers underground will die, discontent will rise. The generator will have nominal power, many workers will be gravely injured, the construction will stop for 3 hours. Yes, we do have the safety equipment, let's do that. We can do it with that. We do have an infirmary that is ready. You know, we can boost it then. We do have a care house for those that are amputee then. And at some point we will have the prosthesis anyway, so we can use the amputees again. But right now I want to focus on that. Alright. What's happening down there? I want to know what's happening. It's ticking down, so the mission is still ongoing in the middle here. The steam sawmill here is out of wood now, so let's get rid of it and build another one over here. So I guess 3 more steam sawmills might be able to do something here. And this one's running out of wood now too. Successful evacuation, sir. We have great news. All workers were rescued and the source remains open. Some of our people were hurt, a few of them seriously, but if we provide them with the proper medical care, they will live. And when we finish the generator, it will be able to achieve its full heating power. Very good. Oh, several workers. Holy moly. Okay, so we actually do have the space here. I was a bit worried, wondering now why we have 15 in treatment. The infirmary can only hold 10, but the dispensary actually can hold 5. So there we have enough now. I'm treating them. That's good for now, but the care house, look at that, is rather full as well. So we have 9 amputees at this point. They can't work for us. That's the problem. We still have to feed them. Another steam sawmill over here. And we could supercharge them once again. Harmful toxic gases are going down even more the next day. And we are 2 days ahead of schedule now. Very good. Actually, we can finish the pressure valves in less than an hour. And tier 4 has also been researched. Very good. The pressure valves are now installed. And now only the tower pumps remain. That's for the next day then. Very good. Pooh. I got a bit of sweat on my skin now. That was hard. It was quite a lot of things now at once. We have now tier 4 as well, so we could go with the advanced fishing. Very good. Advanced supercharge. And resources. This is the one that's important. That we don't need at the moment. Advanced docks though. Ships bring 3 piles now. Okay. But you can't have 3 different piles. It's still the same. I don't know. I'm not sure how the docks work yet completely. Safety improvements for the foundry. Let's go with the redesigned steam exchangers so we consume less steel on them. That might be a good one. Right, so progress of 38%. We could supercharge it. I don't think we'll need to though. And we do have quite a lot of sick people now. We probably will need... Let's have a a medical post. So we can treat a few of them. I don't want to lose anyone. We haven't lost anyone yet, and I want it to stay that way. Steam sawmill over there is also finished, and I think this one here will finish now. Very good. And let's have it full working here, fully working. We do need a lot more wood again in the future. This one here has 50 workers on it now. And there is the medical post. Let's get some of those engineers from the research to the medical post, so we can treat those guys there. And let's also boost it with extra rations. And soon we'll be able to use extra rations again here. And we should definitely do that, because that's a huge boost every time. Very good. As you can see, that reduces the treatment to less than an hour for quite a lot of them. And we do need more. Holy moly, there are a lot of sick ones here now. Alright, day 21 is upon us. The game is getting seriously harder right now. Today at least we should be able to finish the tower pumps, hopefully. We'll just see about that. Stay tuned.